Back in the Dignity Health studio, I'm Zach Ewing. This is BVarsity Live. I'm getting chastised for not having a water polo ball in front of me. I apologize for that. But as soon as Jordan and Caroline bring one in, I will put a water polo ball on that table. Now, this fascinates me because I've at least played around, sort of messing around in most sports. Water polo is one I have to say I've never played. You know, it's kind of a California thing, and I didn't grow up in California. So anyway, what is the craziest, meanest, nastiest thing that's happened to you under the water? Those are always the stories I hear about how fierce the competition is that, where the referees can't see it.
Can you beep it?
Something that you're not too embarrassed to say that we can say on live webcast. What is the nastiest or meanest thing that's happened under there?
Caroline? I don't know if you want to know the nastiest, but the meanest is...
I guess I mean, by nasty, I mean mean, not like so gross we don't want to hear about it. Yeah.
The meanest, I've got kicked a million times in places you don't want to get kicked. So, that's really bad. That hurts.
Yeah. Is there like hair pulling or anything? I mean, you can't
We
really...
have caps.
Okay,
there's
that's right.
a lot of scratching with girls.
Yeah,
a lot of scratching. I'll get out the pool and I'll have scratches all over my arms, my legs.
Is it intentional, or is that just sort of like jockeying for position?
Oh, it's intentional.
Some of it's intentional, some of it's on accident.
Yeah.
It just kind of depends.
Do you have to almost return fire, so to speak? I mean, or else you're not tough enough, or you're not. I mean, you're letting yourself get pushed around, sort of thing.
Yeah, in a way. Like if you don't stand up for yourself, they're just gonna keep, I guess, bullying you in the water, if you want to say that.
Do you have to learn that when you? I mean, that's almost part of the culture of the game, right?
We don't get taught it. It just kind of happens. I mean,
some coaches actually teach them, like certain clubs down south, but we've never been taught to play like that.
Petra, how do you address it? It goes on. You've played. What do you tell the girl? Do you tell them anything about that sort of aspect of it?
Yeah, don't let them mess around with you, Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I am not the type of person that would start it first, but, you can let people walk around over you. And, it's some girls, even the boys, have it as a sense of defense, and they trying to, because maybe they can really play water polo very well, so they try to compensate with being kind of brutal and kind of annoy you, which can work for some people, but you just have to go out there and show them that that's not okay with you.
It's like the goon in hockey sometimes. They can't, they're not skillful enough, so they just like push people around.
And some coaches send them,
Sure. That happens in hockey too. Petra, you've been playing longer. What's the craziest thing that's happened to you in a pool in competition?
The girls pretty much mentioned majority of it, but, scratches, bruised areas that shouldn't be bruised, even to the point that, and I think one time in the Czech League we were thinking of invading some kind of protection in the swimsuits like men wear for the football, but never happened because it wouldn't work. But
right.
But I did got 2 times broken nose actually.
Wow.
When I play for national team, and then even Czech. And
elbows? Was that an elbow that caught you?
Elbows and knee.
And a knee, wow.
Yeah, I went underwater and... but
how does that even
happen? I shouldn't be there,
right.
But I was going there for the position, and the girl was waiting for that, and I got broken nose that way. And one time my own teammate actually at Cal State.
Oh, wow.
That was by accident. I talked to her later about that.
Usually you can tell someone who's broken their nose. Your nose turned out okay. As it turned out. Yeah,
it was. First was kind of bad, but then it's only a little bit chipped, so it wasn't.
Right. Not totally crooked. So, anyway, 11 a.m. Saturday. This is the game. Now, can you guys go on from this, or is the section as far as it goes in water polo?
I think
there's
this
no
is
regional.
Yeah, I don't think
this
so.
is the farthest it goes.
So this is either a happy ending or not.
Yeah.
We won't talk about the not, but 2 days before that, how do you prepare? To know that this is all the hard work and all the scratches and bruises and everything that you get boils down to this hour on Saturday morning.
Just that this is our last game. We got to give it all. We deserve to win. We're 24, 25 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason that's our record, and we just have to concentrate on our practice, focus in the game, and not let our nerves get to us.
Caroline, what about you? What's your mentality?
Just work hard in practice and get everyone pumped up for the game.
Just, do you treat it like any other game? In some aspects, you have to almost. I mean, but in the back of your head, you can't help but know it's not any other game.
Yeah, it's just a game, but there is a lot at stake. But I mean,
Right.
it's just like any other game.
So 11 a.m. Saturday. What kind of crowds do you get out at Garces for those things typically? I mean, you expect a decent crowd for a Valley game?
Well, in a way, I mean,
we hope so. We
hope so. Yeah, but I mean, there's always those people that say like, "Oh, we're gonna come," but then they never show up.
Right.
So I mean, we're hoping that there's a big crowd. We could use it. We've never really had a big support team, like football or volleyball would have, but we always hope that there would be that.
Of course, I'll say Garces, of course, is a rival with many other schools in town, but in a way, you are Bakersfield's high school water polo team at this point. I mean, Taft and BCHS just got their programs off the ground. They weren't in the playoffs. Do you feel like you represent sort of all the high schools around town in water polo?
Yeah, we do. I think we do. Because no other school made it to Valley or playoffs in Bakersfield for water polo. So, yeah.
And Petra, for you played at Cal State and coached there, but do you feel kind of that support from the community? I mean, as far as at Garces, do people in the water polo community follow your team even if they're not necessarily Garces fans?
Yeah, you definitely. It is different sport. We have it. Very few of us now in the city. Yes, you have a people in the past. I had a people that were maybe volleyball coaches at Cal State and volleyball parents, and they come to watch water polo games because either personal friendship or just curiosity for the sport. And it is for everybody that would like to see the sport. It's the best opportunity to do. Even if you're thinking putting your kid in it, or you just would like to see what is it about, because it's a fun sport to watch.
So for any of you football fans, basketball fans out there who are poo-pooing water polo, you don't want to come out at 11 a.m. on Saturday to Garces. Go tread water in your pool for 15 minutes, then do 15 more minutes without your arms, then sprint down to the other end of the pool and come back and do that 10 times, all while treading water, and then show up at Garces at 11 a.m. It's a lot easier. Jordan Pavletich, Caroline Kerwin, and Petra Kudulkova-Robles, we appreciate you joining us, and good luck against Hanford in the D2 section water polo final on Saturday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, and we'll be right back on BVarsity Live talking some high school football playoffs right after this.